this hero. Dexterity, intellect. Kind of like the look of the moon godlike. I don't really care too much about every encounter when reduced below 70-50 endurance, moon like a generous wave of healing. Okay, that's kind of strong. I don't really feel like we should go for too strong stuff. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is what I was thinking about doing. Perception is interrupt, determines how likely damaging attack is to delay their opponent's current next action. That's kind of cool. Intellect is kind of important for the area of effect, duration, and will. Will defense oppose attacks that are mentally based, so we become good against mages. Resolve, will and detection. Will. So this is more about concentration and deflection. We kind of want constitution, part of this. We kind of want a lot in most, but we don't really need too much might. Constitution, dexterity, perception. No, it's dexterity that goes for that. Let's begin with 10. Let's go with... Resolve is kind of strong because of the concentration part. Okay, let's go for that. Let's go for that, and let's go for survival. I was thinking about explorer. Can we kinda... Primary, secondary. Oh, so it's kind of like those only. Skin. Let's go with pale. And hair. Let's go with that. Facial hair. Okay. Can we get a bit more? Nah, we can't really be ginger in this.
Well? Ugh! Quietly now. Follow me. Steady does it.
Quickly and quietly.
Let's go! Nothing will slip past me, yeah? I'll lead the way.
Silence surrounds me.
Let's call over here. Gentlemandapper. But before this also,
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Oh. He nods in your direction. Spareful nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
He adds with a wink. Oh, okay. Who did build these ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Leave. I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the earliest night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
He looks at you. Oh, okay. He casts a sidelong glance at her.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Certainly.
Yeah, the graphics is so beautiful in this game. Okay, I'm gonna close the window first. I bet it was making some feedback noise into the microphone as well, but we really needed it. Okay. Also, before we're gonna do anything else, we're gonna add some here. Game complete 15. Pillars of Eternity. There we go.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
You see,
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd
Let's
like
see
to
what
take a
you
look.
got. We got 100 cash. So what button do we use in order to big heads? Thanks, Josh. Controls, we need to see quick save. There's no quick save? Of course there's a quick save. Okay, good, we found it.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Yeah, that tree thing.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Nice.
This is it.
There we go. We found it. Kalisha breathed in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It is a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store? I'm going to settle here and start a new life. I'm going to lay low here for a while, try not to draw too much. Well, who knows? Raedric pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbors. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odemma will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she is always. This time though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamitl, in Ixamitl. But I do anything for her. She's much better woman than me, so I'm here, and we will see. Odemma, I worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Edir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess, a lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfield's getting your water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on. Let's get your water. Okay. Quick save all the time in this game, just like we do in Baldur's Gate. Boom, 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 boom. Something bad might have been happened. Hey, he's not here. Oh wait. I did. Let's kill it now. Uh-oh, somebody is dead. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell of wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark, crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Ah, that's not good. Seeing spears and such, maybe?
What a surprise. Sparfel went hunting. At least he left the water skin.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water, while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Continue. Out of the trees emerges Sparfel. One of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you alright?
Sparfel's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders, like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Let's kill him. Let's go for the bow user first. He's more squishy. So, what kind of spells do we have? Second wind.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
What's...
so it's per encounter wise. Let's see.
Oh? Yes?
Everybody's dead? No! All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife-hills, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands about the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hyoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? Why? Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places of which no mortal man is worthy. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. You're all dead anyway. The gods demand their penance. The man drives his axe through Hyoden's spine. The body gives one convulsive twitch before dropping at his feet, lifeless. The man raises his axe high as he begins to charge. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending paths and rattling, tense like an angry spirit. Oh my god, you will lose your voice? Maybe. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin. Wherever it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against the wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odemo's body stirs with great effort. He raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
I won't use my voice. Don't worry about it. Spin to win! Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy, before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. There is a deep resonance to the wind. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Is the combat fun? Yeah, it is. It's like, this game is similar to Baldur's Gate, but they seem to have made some cooler designs to the game.
We should be dead. We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Oh?
This game is probably one of my favorite games. I like fantasy games like this one. Baldur's Gate is my all-time favorite, and
We have to be careful in here. Place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. 4-legged if we're lucky. 2 if not.
overall, this game is a good successor to Baldur's Gate franchise, and it is the same kind of a game. What happened out there? Kalisha shakes her head. Windstorm, of a kind they only get in Air Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfathan word is Biawak. To them it is the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Who attacked us? Glenfathans. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Look to be fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. The Glenfathans said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Glenfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got a wrong idea, or she glances down the passage. Or these looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. You don't seem too upset about all this. Kalisha looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too, seen worse and kept on walking, cause there's nothing else to be done, cause there's other people you care about who still need you. Let's get going.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
Uh-oh. Save. We're playing this game as a druid, so you're gonna see us do some epic stuff.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful. What you need?
Oh boy.
O.
That wasn't that good. Kappa. We had to try.
O.
You gained an item. Quest. This small folio is torn in several places and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine ink with an artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Celantles in the morning, then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. You're good at puzzles? Yeah, I'm a pro at puzzles, you know. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as Sharip. Sarip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. The Sarip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around the spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, soft clicking. Slowly back away. Uh-oh. Fuck that. Sorry, I didn't want to kill you, you know. But I'm kinda curious to what you can— oh, you had nothing.
Yes.
You had nothing.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna show you something cool in this.
Yes, certainly.
We are a man tiger.
What you need?
Oh my god, it's killing us. Man tiger?
Certainly.
Kind of cool.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. You set to work, the cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you had expected. Sweat beads your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Continue chiseling at the wall. After several long moments, you begin to see a light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift, then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through.
O.
Tiger! Ha!
Finish that.
Man, they really have made Druid a lot more fun to play in this game compared to Baldur's Gate.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm paths, too.
There we go. Oh. First, can we do summons a flurry of thin balls of lightning, hitting enemies in an area of effect with shock damage.
What you need?
Let us...
Certainly.
Oh. Let's pick this up. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. Huh. I need to get some water. Well, not yet though, because I got some water. Older road man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that just out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word, true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Oh shit, is that a... Oh... For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet, and the air is still. Then all at once it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, ground and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they're all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick grey beard, in ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried, while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. So is that the Pillar of Eternity? The intertwined one? You awaken to find your melee has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Kalisha lying prostrate a short distance away, a blood pool beneath her head. No breath escapes her lips. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Whale may be your best hope receiving treatment before things get worse. Fuck, she died! Man, that one is so ugly. Is it possible to hide? Can we hide it? No, we can't hide it. Damn it. Okay, then let's not have one. Doesn't seem to be necessary at all. We can do it like this. We don't really need this. Oh? What the fuck is with this chest? I don't like stashes like this. No, no, no. We are not supposed to be able to do it like this. There we go. Oh. Okay. That looked like torturing devices. Vessel flesh. Yeah, torture. Oh. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra and copper, covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with unusual energy. Okay, let's go to Valewood. It will take you 6 hours to complete your journey. Okay.
I'd welcome some rest.
Let's save again. Blood moths. Interesting. Yeah. Oh man, let's go superpower.
Yes?
So how do we... Oh, okay, we press that thing. Okay, athletics is a good way to get more endurance back. Lore is a good way for... Mechanics is... Okay, so basically we want to have athletics, lore and survival. Ooh. There are so many things here we can choose from, man. The druid's knowledge of the forces of nature also automatically inflict additional burn damage when spirit shifted. Let's see here, I don't think about this class too much. Fast runner could be cool. No. Let's look at offensive first. I think actually that reflexes could be a good thing to have. So that it's harder to hit us. Heart of the Storm increases shock damage and damage reduction. I'm kind of thinking of weapon focus is kind of a cool thing to have. Dagger, rapier, mace, scepter, and rod. Actually, I think battle axe, sword, morning star, and crossbow kind of feel like we should. S-talk is kind of cool. Oh my god. How much is it? Oh, 12 AM. No wonder I'm tired. I've been up for 18 hours. Pistols, blunderbuss, interesting. Greatsword, pike, warhammer. Oh, Warhammer would be so much fun to do. Oh man. So should we go with flail or should we go with... Are there katanas in this game? No. Let's go with warhammers, seriously. One-handed style. Equip shields, the flexible height, an equal bonus to the character's reflex. I think we're gonna go with a dodge build in this. Yeah, let's go with weapon and shield style. But first, let's go with... burn or freeze. Let's begin with first with a wild strike. Yes. Then later on we will begin with our defense.
Certainly.
Let us...
we get some shut-eye?
What? Where's all the stuff that I picked up? Oh, there we have it. You must camp or return to town to access that slot. Oh. What? Oh, I understand now. Where is it? What's in here, though? We're probably gonna get fucked. Oh boy.
Finish!
Way too shotted. Good thing we saved.
Certainly.
The young dwarf turning to the stool looks up startled as he sees he drops his ladder. What?
Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new truck don't run off.
And please help. Ah! Amen. Oh man. Oh, I died. Kappa.
Certainly.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Let us...
Might be dead here too.
Yeah.
Good thing we didn't die.
Shall we get some shut-eye?
So, but how do we sleep? No? I got this.
Yeah.
Oh? These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure then have crumbled away. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Scale the wall. You find a handhold of a large stone and start to pull yourself up, but uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent makes the climb difficult, and after a short distance your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You are forced to drop back down to the ground. Okay. So we can do that at the moment. We need more athletics.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Camping is not allowed in this area. Oh, wow. That is because we have come to a town, right? Yeah, we have. I think we're gonna stop here. I'm kinda tired and so on. So we will continue this game tomorrow, among other things. But yeah. Thank you all for being here, and have a good evening, Seigaku. It's been an awesome time. Take care, and see you later. See you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Ciao.